Hello and welcome to FabLab Bahrain. We are FabLab in Bahrain and we are based in this building which used to be a science center in the 90s. Now it is called the Youth Innovation Center and it is dedicated almost entirely to us. This is our main hall where we normally have events and we have hangout spots, that sort of stuff. And we have as well like a big stage here that we normally use when we're hosting events and things of that sort. This is one of my favorite areas in the lab. This is the reading corner. So basically we have a couple of comfortable couches and some books so people on their downtime can sit here and basically start reading from like our library basically. We also kept some elements from the science center. So since this place was a science center, we kind of have this piece which used to be in a local science center to kind of celebrate that fact. Over here we have a ping pong table, which is basically a huge hit for gatherings and events. This area is an area that I like to call the fridge. Why do I call it the fridge? It's because you know how parents basically keep their kids' artwork and stuff like that on the fridge? This is where we keep the works, whether it's like laser cut or like pieces that were made in workshops by our participants, just to kind of like show it off. We also show off some larger pieces, things like this infinity mirror table that was made by a Fab Academy student. This is our main lab area where we have a small classroom setup where we basically project on the wall and have a little classroom, as well as all of our machines. So we have our electronics corner, a 100-watt laser, 3D printers, vinyl cutters, as well as a small work area with an ideation wall. Over here we've got our CNC room, like the large format CNC room, where we keep all sorts of cool things, where we have samples that we've cut on the machine, like different settings, and of course the machine itself and the vacuum. This machine gets its own room because obviously it is super messy, and we even have this cool tool table or like tool wall, I guess, that was made on the machine itself. This is our fabrication room. This is where we paint, sand, and assemble any piece that gets fabricated in the lab. All the messy work happens in this room. Over here, we have a room that we call the mini lab. It is basically a miniature fab lab. It has a mini laser cutter, a few 3D printers, and a vinyl cutter. This is pretty much where we have a lot of our workshops, especially workshops tailored to kids. Here at FabLab Bahrain, one of our main focuses is educational programs. Currently, we are running a program that is a pilot for Fab Academy BH. The idea behind this program is that it falls under the Academy program's umbrella, and it basically splits the Fab Academy program into modules for it to be more convenient for students to take. This particular module focuses on digital fabrication tools without a focus on electronics. The students basically take a 10-week program that ends with a final project, and they follow the same assessment methods and assessment guidelines that is taken by the Fab Academy program. At the end of the program, the students presented their final project that they created and their work done during the program in an exhibition. Of course, we do work on other educational programs. This is some footage from a summer program where we had a group of 13-year-old students work on creating a go-kart. They basically learned engineering design, they learned how to use the digital fabrication tools, and they basically fabricated the body of the go-kart entirely. They ended up with 3 unique go-karts that they customized and created.